What is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Crease. Today's podcast is brought to you by Jared Beschel and Associates. They're a boutique law firm specializing in real estate transactional matters and IRS Code 1031 tax saving strategies. For a free consultation, please contact them today at 516-490-1200 or via their website at beschellaw.com. Got all the boys back in. PLL kicked off, and what's going on? We're back.
You're getting better and better at that ad read each week. Like,
dude,
I'm so smooth now.
Starting to get a little bit of lead at it. It's like I've memorized all 96 words, and
oh, wow, you even know how many words it is already. Wow,
word counter.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, the PLL was fun.
Super fun. I thought it was a great opening weekend.
Yeah, the Atlas are a wagon. My initial takeaway.
Atlas, they are an absolute wagon, which we all futures on.
Home team squad.
Yeah. What?
Home team squad.
I know. Yeah. Only team that didn't play was the Redwoods. Excited to see them play.
Yeah.
Old homie Chris Gray.
Hell yeah.
After being traded from the Atlas.
No, I'm definitely excited to jump into the PLL, but I did want to wrap up college quick, go over you know, a couple things, couple rules, couple teams moving. Delaware moving to the Atlantic 10. Yeah.
What?
Delaware's moving to the Atlantic 10 July 2025, so next year they'll still play in the CAA.
Okay.
Following year, they'll be in the Atlantic 10. They'll be ineligible, and then 2026 they'll be eligible for that Atlantic 10 championship.
Wow, so St. Joe's, Richmond.
Yep, St. Joe's,
Delaware.
Richmond, High Point,
That's an interesting switch.
Delaware, Hobart, Bonnie.
CAA gets a whole lot weaker.
Yeah.
CAA gets a whole lot weaker. But, I mean, Delaware also gets a whole lot weaker. They lost a lot this year.
I wonder if anybody else comes in, though, to the CAA.
You'd have to imagine somebody.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you think that reason? Like, I'm trying to think. It's
Money.
not like you're
Money.
Yeah,
Everything's money.
but like CAA
Somehow.
is still ultra competitive. Like,
Yeah, I don't know, but somehow they,
Yeah, it is
money.
weird. I'm also, I'm pretty sure Delaware plays in the CAA and all their other sports.
Yeah, well, football I know is big. Like CAA
Yeah.
football is pretty.
CAA football's good. Joe Flacco's brother played at Towson.
Joe Flacco played at
the more
Delaware.
you know.
That is interesting. I didn't know that. Wow. But
We got that. Pretty
okay,
cool.
and then
Pretty cool.
obviously the Torton too. Pat Cav.
Tour and Pat Cav.
Deservedly so.
The Attackman of the
I
Year award.
thought Entenmann could have.
Did you? I mean, that
I
was
really wanted
yeah.
Entenmann to
Yeah.
get that, man. That would have just been
That would have
lacrosse.
taken.
I feel like
The
if
sport's
Kavanaugh
like a
was
different,
if
to a different
Kavanaugh was
turn.
a
Everyone would be
junior,
like, oh boy, now a goalie's
We
getting
have
it.
an itch at the same time.
I did. That's a little
Dance.
wide.
That was cute.
if
you
Kavanaugh
go
was
left
a
hand
junior,
too.
Are you guys
take
done?
three. Are you guys done?
Yeah, sorry.
We had a moment. Leave us alone.
It's each other's backs.
Well, we're
Yeah,
using the
it might be
same
nicer.
hand.
It might be nicer, but
guys know that?
I think Kavanaugh was a junior. Then Entenmann would have got the award. I think it was
Yeah,
two
and then-
seniors,
yeah.
and
And
they
then how
gave that to
crazy
Kavanaugh.
Schellenberger was a finalist, 3 years in a row? Never
Yeah.
won it.
I
Never
mean,
won it.
damn
And
it.
then absolutely came in
we'll
the
get into
PLL.
Schellenberger,
Yeah.
but Shelley should have been the number one pick, and there's no question about it at all. The Denver needed a quarterback. You don't need a guy to run out of the box and play.
I
5
hope
minutes.
that isn't all we see. Like, there's got to be. They have to have a bigger plan for Brendan.
I just don't. I don't know because you have Logan Wisnowskis on the left side, so it's like you have to run two lefties then. But then you need a quarterback.
Yeah, you see like Grant Immense running out of the box now for the Archers. Like, like that's, and we talked about it. Like, who we were saying, what team is at the Atlas are attack dominant?
Yeah, but
pretty much.
you have Schreiber and Immense going to get a shorty all year long.
Yeah, I know. Well, but I mean, he's played attack his entire career. He's been the quarterback his entire career. He's been behind the cage playing, the man. And then obviously that's a lot in the PLL. You see guys because there's so much talent. But like I find that interesting. That
Who's
he's
the
not
Archers'
running
third
out of the box.
attack? What
And
is
he
it?
played
Fields,
sick.
O'Keefe, and who's on the right?
O'Keefe was bouncing in and out.
O'Keefe,
Oh my god,
oh goodness.
It's crazy because I watched so much lacrosse this
dude.
weekend.
I'm like, what?
I know Immense led the team in points.
Yeah, well, he had like their first, I think, or he had like 3 goals.
Well,
in a row.
actually, I bet him over 2.5 points. He had 3 goals in the first quarter. It was
yeah, that's what it
beautiful.
was. Yeah, they were all like
Oh,
inverts.
they have Matt Moore.
That's who it is, Matt
Yeah.
Moore. Okay.
Yes. His asked one question and stumps the whole
Ooh,
lot.
I know,
Everyone
God.
was just like, wait, what happened?
I do think it's a little strange. I think Immense probably better than Matt Moore, but like I guess if you have O'Keefe and
Like you said, Immense
Fields,
coming
But
out of the
also
box,
could be
that
who's better
ensures a
coming-
shorty
When you
matchup.
insure the
Yeah.
shorty, you invert him,
And
and
he
you
just
just still
goes.
play that same quarterback.
He scored.
role
He
and
scored. He scored 2 of the same exact goals.
Yeah.
Got to 5-5 instant goal.
no,
And the shorty couldn't do anything about it.
100%.
I mean, you're throwing shade on O'Neal. I like this take. Nice little first goal that he had.
It was. I mean, if you didn't watch the game, like that was like his like ninth take. That just wasn't like.
Oh, where
he
I
just
watched
got
the game. I caught it on a highlight.
It was like the first time he got out of the box late. He had a nice break on the guy, so he had a nice quick dodge against the shorty, like nice little twister. But like O'Neal could be like dominant. Like he's just gotta.
You should coach
play
the
more.
Elbows.
They could use some help. They could use some
Instant
help.
shots
Heard
at
it
the
here
PLL.
first.
man.
Instant shots. He's ready for a job.
I
use
agree.
some
Like you hope that was like game one. There's got to be a bigger plan.
Figuring out
Yeah,
process.
there
type
has to
thing.
be
Yeah, all right,
bigger
we're
plan.
gonna jump into all those games. I just want
Yeah.
to touch on some quick college stuff.
For sure.
Instant replay, year
Okay.
one. What do we think about it?
Definitely need improvements. But I don't. It's one of those because like again, you see like at the top end schools, it's done correctly, it's done well, but then at some other ones, it's not.
There are also some moments this year where it took forever.
Yeah,
I think it's similar to how.
and there are times where they got them wrong.
Yeah.
Like they got calls wrong after looking at it for 10 minutes. I mean,
Didn't that happen in the
obviously
BU
biased.
game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first one that came to mind. BU
But it's
Brown.
also like I think they
standard.
need to adjust some of like the
But-
camera angles. They need a goal camera like
Something.
the PLL has. They
Yeah.
need a goal camera and like a goal line camera.
You can't be using the same like ESPN
But then it's-
broadcast view
but,
that
like-
everyone else is seeing.
But then you like get into the whole thing like, okay, like then what do you review? Like then are we reviewing everything? You should be able to review absolutely everything then.
Yeah.
Like you should be able to challenge any call. If you're like if we're talking about instant replay, like it should be almost like there should be nothing then that's up to the referee's discretion.
I think it's
Yeah.
similar to how Long Island's getting shot clocks. Like every school needs to have them. Same way for college, right? Every school needs to have it if you're going to implement it. Because
Yeah,
like
it's-
even when the MAC started up playoffs, then they had the review starting in playoffs. Like you didn't have it all season.
Yeah, I'm sort of for just having it in playoffs. Like no
It
regular
has to
season
be-
camera.
It
like,
has to be something like that. It has to be right where it's regulated like that. Where
It's got to be set across the board.
right where it's in the entire Division One is like that.
Yeah.
Where it's okay. It only begins in conference playoff.
Yeah.
and then that's it.
Because it made sense, like the whole
I mean,
debacle was that Duke Penn State thing, which was a clear in the Crease call. I
I
feel
know.
like everything I was watching that was reviewed this year was ticky tacky. It was like sort of just let that be the call of the field.
I don't know. Like,
Unless
I'm
it's a goal leaving
curious.
over.
Yeah, like I'm curious to what like coaches think of it, like whether they, if they like it or if they don't, or just like what the, I don't know, because there's definitely a piece to it too, where like it takes the flow out of the game. Like, you could be going on like a 4-goal run, tied it up, challenge takes
Plus, like
7
full
minutes.
on free timeout. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
some of them like take 6 to 10 minutes. Like that's a long time just sitting around. There's no like your halftime's like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like that's the most you're gonna be sitting around during a game. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm reading this Inside the Cross article right now. It is unlikely for anything beyond the NCAA tournament or even championship weekend when better camera angles exist. But is there a benefit?
Camera angles, yeah.
Yeah, but is there a benefit to taking on-field referees out of the mix for the NCAA tournament? Could a central replay review exist to make decisions?
Take
so
on.
the-
You're not gonna take an on-field referee.
No. It's it's essentially like how the NFL does it. They have the video replay review center that does it all right there, and then they relay it to the on-field officials.
So the refs
So it's
have
not like the on-field
no call.
officials are going under the booth taking a look.
I've been waiting for that calling for so long to be a guy just in a room that gets to watch the games and make a call on that.
lacrosse game.
Safety telephone rings.
Yeah.
Like, where?
Well, like,
Where? What
again,
game we're looking
lacrosse
at?
is behind the times a little bit with all that. Like
Instead of call to Toronto, call to Plainview. Like, don't hate it.
Yeah, we're going to blatant headquarters here,
Getting Plain headquarters.
and then
Hey,
What a plug.
What was the over again?
Hey, we're going to Blatant headquarters here with the review.
who would we instantly move to put like Matt Batiste in there? It's like a punishment.
Punishment. Liam would live for that.
I would live for that. I do it salary
I'm saying
free.
Matt would not.
Salary free.
I just do it.
Oh yeah.
And I'd be unbiased.
All right, I like that.
That's a
though.
lie.
No.
That matters where the money's laying.
What
Don't
else?
lie
What
to
was
me.
your
Maybe.
next college topic?
I do have face-off changes.
Okay, look at this.
Well, I want to
What if
see...
you read an article?
No, actually, I did see the face-off changes on here, but like the PLL they're getting sort of away from the face-off guy. You win the face-off, you have 32 seconds opposed from the 52 seconds. But I just don't think you should have 80 seconds off a face-off in college. Like, I think if you want to get the game moving quicker, you do that like 50 seconds, something along those lines. Just get the game flowing
Why are
quick.
we trying as a lacrosse community to fix something that's not broken?
It is broken
How?
because it slows down the game.
But why does the game need to be faster? The game has been great for what it's been forever, and now we want to make it faster?
Well, the game's been getting better.
For sure, but it doesn't need to get faster.
Like every other sport, you sort of have to follow suit. And if you want people to watch the sport, you don't want to just watch people run around for 40 seconds getting guys in the field.
It's part of the game, though, dude.
It's
like quite literally part of the game.
What would your change be?
That's like saying, like, hey, I'm not going to bring in anybody from the bullpen in baseball because it takes too long to walk from one side to the other side of the field.
Right, so you'd go from 80 to 60.
Yeah, so you go from 80 to 60. It's not too crazy a change. It gets them moving a little quicker. It gets, more athletes on the field quicker.
Yeah.
You got,
Are you still going to full 80 like upon a new possession?
I think lacrosse is getting way too into like the slow down offensive middies, defensive middies. Like you don't see many 2-man guys at all in college. Like
no.
I think you need more of those types of guys to just put out a better product.
The original goal, or maybe not goal, but like thought of like when this shot clock, when the 80-60 came in, was that you were going to get some more 2-way middies, I think. Like that, I mean, I remember like when I was playing, I was like, I want to do that. Like I want to play 2 ways. Like it's a shot clock now. I think it makes sense. Like we tried it, and it didn't work.
No,
and it was hard, and it just didn't work. I was getting we were getting too gassed on one end. And I think we see that with a lot of teams too, where to your point, it's still a lot of specialized D-mid, O-mid, subbing, things like that.
Like if you don't have a break, it's just like, all right, let's slow down the ball for 40 seconds.
I don't think you're ever I mean, and you're never going to get rid of I don't think D-mids and O-mids by any means.
No,
but
absolutely.
I think you need to their skills will develop, right? Like D-mids will
push more transition.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's not like you're still going to have the 88. I mean, it's not really. I don't think it's a question on whether you're going to do it. Like they're going to do it. They're going to lower the shot clock
in the long run.
Are you how quickly they do it?
In the long run, are you looking for the face-off to go away, or no? Not in that essence.
You can't do that.
No, I mean there needs to be some startup. So whether it's a face-off or something else,
basketball clears over here.
I mean, no. I mean, I like the face-off, but I don't know if it's going to be particularly like Fogos taking the face-off. I think it could be more of just athletes scrapping the ball, getting pretty much the clock rolling. But there's another factor of keeping the game close and tighter and not having one person dictate I don't think a 20-man field.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
Watching Baptiste absolutely dictate last weekend.
I mean, college lacrosse has done a great job already with the rule changes and obviously the face-offs are a lot closer than they've been.
Especially the Fogo position, it can evolve a little bit.
You just said that you want to take somebody off the field for dictating the game. That's
You're so far from your mic.
He's going to be too good. He shouldn't play because he's going to dictate the outcome of the game. That's one player dictating the outcome of the game. Because our face-off kid is too good, he's going to dictate the outcome of a game. Why would you change that?
I mean,
get a better face-off kid. Get better.
Yeah, but what if there is no one better?
Someone has to always be better.
That's not true.
Yes, it is, for sure.
Who's better than Baptiste?
Mike Sis had a great weekend. And a goal. Same exact percentage. One less ground ball.
I don't think that's we're not really. That's not. We're not saying to eliminate that type of player.
If you're going to make the argument that it shouldn't be one player dictating a game.
No.
Then you didn't say it, so don't go back him up now.
I did say
LeBron James is too good. Hold on, we got to change the rules around.
You know that is why they changed the face-off rule.
Yeah, there have been some.
Hi, Cameron. I'm publicly saying that's dumb, and then I'm also saying that I don't disagree with you. I don't agree with you. That's all.
I mean, that's okay.
It's fine.
They're changing rules for a reason because most people agree on it. Just because you and your face-off circle don't agree on it doesn't mean the whole game should be, taking a step back for one position.
I don't know if it's taking a step back though.
Greg's about to come through the.
But you want to see 1 minute face-offs again?
I don't think
When have you seen a 1 minute face-off in any
before the rule change?
All right. Time out.
You're talking about. Okay, I'm happy where we are now.
Crazy
this is
right
stupid.
now.
Time out. Trevor Baptiste. You're arguing the same. Trevor Baptiste. We're not
saying
arguing
the same thing.
No, not at all.
We're definitely on different sides.
It's not to eliminate the Trevor Baptistes of the world. Okay, it's Trevor Baptiste has evolved as a Fogo. He's gotten better, right? And as the game has changed, He's now developed offense. Right. So that is what we're saying. Like Trevor, so the Fogos who are that good.
So now Trevor
have to evolve and get a little bit better.
So Trevor has elevated his game and gotten better.
Yes.
Therefore, you would like to reward him with a punishment.
No, that's not. No, that's maybe what he's saying.
No one's reviewed.
That's not a punishment. Though.
We're not punishing him.
That's not a punishment, dude.
A shorter shot clock? How?
That's not a. Are his stats like going down because of the rule changes? No, he's still having a thriving career.
His team for the ball, he gets the ball, and now you're going to give him a shorter shot clock because he did his damn job.
Bro,
that's like doing your job while getting half the paycheck.
It's 60 seconds. We're not saying he's got to go right to the cage. He could still get off the field.
But why even change the clock? It's gravy. Everything's good. The game is moving fast. I was sitting there all weekend. It was up and down. People running. Oh, I need water because I just ran, and it's a fast fucking game.
Like, I mean, it also helps alleviate like comebacks and stuff like that. Like if a team's coming back, like the other team and has a really good faceoff guy, they're winning every faceoff. They don't have that 80 seconds now. Now they have only 20, only 60 seconds. Now the game's
we're in like defensive stops coming to bigger, getting a stop.
What are you saying over there? Speak in the mic, dude. Don't whisper out here.
I don't want to get us canceled.
Why are we gonna get canceled?
Oh God, I don't even know what he said. So that makes me nervous.
I don't know what he said either.
I'm just
the face-off position just has to evolve a little bit. Just got to evolve a little bit.
It's going to keep evolving.
Yeah.
They're in a right.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
So we got two offensive players that are saying, "I'd like to see them shoot more." Face-off guys, go to a shooting clinic. Guys.
It's the same thing with like D-mids and O-mids.
If face-off guys can't handle the ball, they're not going to play. Like. It's that simple.
So are you speaking to the youth of America now, or
no? This
college
is
guys.
College guys. If college guys like the way it's going, if they're not able to create quick offense or be able to actually carry the ball and push down the field and move and get off quick, they're not going to be able to play. If they could just win, draws, it's a whole different factor the way it's moving.
Rule change in the actual game to how these kids are going to train and get better and evolve.
Well, the rule changes do just equate to
just
kids
natural evolvement.
No, because you could sit there and
it changes the game. You have to adapt.
Move the ball TTL through your legs to your wing and run right off the field.
We're saying those are going to get eliminated as the shot clock comes down.
Because you need the ball in your stick, get up and out, boom, offense.
But you just argued the face-off guy has to be able to carry the ball to play. My argument is no.
Yes.
You could win the face-off and exit to your wing.
I'm not saying right now.
I don't have to hold it.
I'm not saying right now.
What would the rule change
I want that to be T's thumbnail.
The rule change would be 20-second difference.
Mark that.
But how
Mark whatever time this is.
But Liam, how is that eliminating the point of
you saying move on here?
Your point was face-off guys are going to have to figure out how to carry. And what I said back to that was, no, they don't. They could just exit with going to the wing. And the wing will pick up the ground ball. They don't have to pick up the ball and carry. Right. They could just scurry off the field.
All right, agree to disagree.
What's your next rule change?
Let's hear about this one. Oh boy.
I don't think there should be a crease.
Yeah.
No, Gad, what do you got?
No, I mean they should fully eliminate the crease. That'd be great.
That wasn't your next point.
No, I do like to talk about the crease though.
Okay, what about it?
The goal mouth.
Yeah, it should be eliminated.
Eliminate the goal mouth, like the PLL.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Just make it one.
The whole thing was so dumb.
I know. It's like for protecting players.
Once again, it gives it up to like a ref to make like it's up to him right there in that moment. Like
yeah,
we're going with that way. It's insane.
I mean,
it's like to either be like, okay, did he jump and land in it? Okay, nope, doesn't count, or just simplify that thing.
I just feel like you have to be out of the crease when you release the ball, and you could land wherever.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I agree.
Like that would be awesome.
Yeah,
like just don't take out the guy's knees.
I mean, I get that, but yes, why not?
Should be it. Should be it. All right, let's all agree there. Let's get that done. And then this one's for Butters. 10-man rides.
Yeah, what about him?
Should shots on the defensive end count as shots anymore? Or should they eliminate defensive end shots? It leads to cool highlights and stuff.
To make the 10-man ride, I guess, more effective. I don't think you can, because I just think that's because part of the whole 10-man ride is pressing down. You shouldn't be able to, obviously that's hard, but the whole point of that is to press down and not even give up a shot from 50, because we've seen kids who can you can't give up a kid crow hopping into it. He's gonna be pretty accurate. He's gonna get it on target, and then even then they'll back it up. So you can't even give those up.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's more of like, how do refs decide if it's a shot or a pass? I think if they made the
I
rule,
think most of the time it's pretty blatantly obvious.
because they do have a rule
some-
that if you shoot behind goal line, it doesn't count as a shot. They don't put it in a lot, but that is a rule.
Yeah, I've seen
Like,
some.
because you can't technically like say that you were trying to score.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean,
like, it
dude,
could
I've
be a
seen
similar
some where,
basis.
like, I mean,
I
the
think-
ball is really going 100 feet over the
Yeah,
net,
yeah.
and they're like, that's a shot. I'm like, oh, God. Like, he didn't even
I
try.
want to say midfield line, but like I feel like at a midfield line you can kind of tell that someone's taking a shot. I think if you're inside your restraining line,
I think it's the
It
risk
should-
reward of the 10-man ride. You got
But you know how lethal 10-man rides would be?
I know.
If those weren't shots.
And I'm a fan of that.
That's
Trust me,
what
I
I'm
love
saying.
that.
I
I
think
love that
that's-
part of the game. I think it's,
That might get 2 votes from Boston and Virginia.
yeah, that's pretty much about it, dude. Yeah. I just think you probably couldn't be able to do that, but because again, you got to be able to have the athletes to press down and to continue to do that.
Yeah,
and,
I'm thinking-
and you need to have length. And
I'm thinking
poles.
inside your restraining box, no shot.
Yeah.
You come out of there.
Yeah, that
Like if your
could
keeps
maybe
just
be
hucking one
something.
down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
fling it out to the wing.
You
know,
can't just
on
throw
a clear-
one out pass and then a shot. Like
that's what
one
I'm saying.
banana.
Let
yeah.
me just send one, and I'm going to send
Sure.
like
Yeah.
a guy like
I don't think
Scott,
that
Ross Scott to the as soon as
Yeah.
the pole starts dialing
you see
back,
him,
Yeah.
zip to the end line. We're going to get possession and then just run it back the other way.
I don't think that'll ever happen, but it's
Because then,
definitely
like,
an interesting point.
I
It
think
would,
it
it
could
would
be
be
cool.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if we're talking like some hypotheticals.
But if you think about like just think about like coaching youth, we all
Yeah,
coach youth or have. If a team is 10-man riding in youth lacrosse and another team shoots the ball down, they're not calling that a shot.
No.
No, probably not.
There's no
well,
way.
it's probably not getting there.
They're probably not getting there.
It's
That'd be
probably-
so
Yeah.
toxic
Probably
if
coming.
we came out with that one weekend. Just like
Dude,
our
I would love
33s
to
are
do
coming
that.
out at 10-man ride.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
We could definitely.
Luke might have to pull up
We
the
could
NAL
definitely
with
play around
the
that.
with the archers
It's
and the
actually
10-man.
genius because
We
no one's
could
scoring on that. It's
undoubtedly
just like
do
you got to
that.
win those ground balls in the defensive end.
If we had like a little Zegers and like imagine we had the 2 Zegers, the two brother Zegers just pressing up.
That would be actually wild.
It would.
That would
Yeah,
be so
it'd a lot of fun
toxic.
to watch.
That would be so toxic.
They would have too much fun with it, honestly.
Yeah, straight up.
We'd have to limit it to like once per
Yeah,
one
see, like
point a
that's the
game.
thing. Like the youngins might get a little too wild.
They're
Like
like,
the 10-man,
"Ooh,
like,
field
whoa, we
day."
have an extra person here.
We'd also, I mean, you would be offsides the entire time.
Yeah, and they'd be nonstop, like bouncing to
Offsides.
the
So
wrong
you'd have
guys.
to get
Offside
Fido
the
Fence shot collars to keep
entire
our
time.
kids on the
Midfield
right
line.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
what?
we were going offsides in college doing it all the time. We were, just moves too quick. Refs can't call it. But all right, let's move on to the PLL.
Yeah, let's jump into the PLL.
You're all done with your rules.
Yeah, the rules and changes are good. I'm just getting my DoorDash order in right now.
It's Mogu time.
It's Mogu time. Free ad.
Free ad for Mogu.
What if every Tuesday they just sent us an order? That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be really cool. I'd be in for that. Yeah, I mean the games are sort of electric, sort of. I think they're rigged. I think they're fixed. Why?
What?
There were just. I mean, I don't think they're fixed, but there were a couple spots that if I was good with the camera like you guys, I would have clipped them and made a little like highlight reel because there were like a couple shots that were like clearly not their ball, and they gave it to the losing team every time. Like they're just trying to keep this game close. It's not like I don't think they're fully rigged, but like they try to keep those games close.
Nail biter to start the weekend. The home dogs win back to back. Oh,
my!
Storyline.
I like how we have Friday,
finish.
Saturday games this week. That's
Yeah, I
fun.
like a little Friday night.
I mean, the Archers were killing the Water Dogs.
Yeah, and then they came back.
I mean, I think they sort of figured out like the shot clock is crazy for the face-off guys.
Yeah.
32 seconds is fast, like really fast.
Yo.
Is this guy on his rocker right now?
Yo, if you don't
Room
know the
must be
difference between
spinning.
32 seconds and 60 seconds, you're out of your mind.
I know the difference, but like, yo, dude,
What's
yeah,
the
you
difference?
just said it's too fast.
What's
What do you
the
mean? What's the
difference?
difference? Less time.
No, what's the difference?
What's the exact time?
What's the
What's the
exact
exact
difference?
time? I don't know. I'm dyslexic. There's too many numbers.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I don't want to commit and then get smoked.
I mean, 32 seconds is fast, and
Shit.
it's like some teams don't even have face-off guys. They're sort of just like playing defense, offense. But on the other side, that didn't work for anybody this weekend. Everyone that won the face-off battle,
all just looked into his
Atlas.
soul.
everyone that won the face-off battle won the game.
Alice.
All four.
Yeah,
See,
for sure.
Baptiste is still the key, all right? Your guy Baptiste is still the key.
But all right,
He holds the keys.
the Atlas are fucking loaded.
Yeah, loaded.
Like
It's great.
They should be
It's so
minus money
cool.
to win it.
Whoa, I got him at
New York
plus 600.
sports, like we
What are
haven't-
they live right now?
I got them at plus 650.
Yeah, I got him plus
damn,
600 when I
really?
took it.
Yeah.
I got 650.
I think I put it in.
Where fake? I thought that was a group ride.
But look at
I
this.
was juiced to see it at
Look at
plus
this.
6.
That's the
Atlas-
game flow of the Water Dogs versus Archers. It's like, yeah, let's let the
I know
Water
that's
Dogs just score
yeah,
goals.
Yeah, they
That's
didn't
pretty
score. Yeah, and then dude, the end of that game was insane.
Oh,
Dobson
the save by
made-
Dobson.
Dude,
dude.
Dobson's a lunatic.
lunatic.
What I also this is what I wanted to bring up too. It's hysterical. I think to watch, not to watch after a goal. Like the team defenses are always just like, what the fuck is going on? Because they're all like, if you think about it, they're all like coaches, so they're all probably like, okay, what the fuck just happened there?
Yeah.
Like who just messed up? What's going on? Like you look at all the goalies, like Troutner after every goal is just like, what happened there?
Yeah, explain
Like,
yourself.
what's going on here? Like, and it's like I could only imagine, like
Yo,
being
dude.
a college coach, you're obviously very
Just because you
intense.
talked about Big
big
Tim.
Your homies the Big Tim.
My guy. Atlas have Big Tim
Yeah, and Entman didn't
Liam.
play. Yeah,
and waiting in the wind, Drake Porter.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's kind of wild.
I think Atlas.
bro?
Pressler
I think the
since-
Atlas draft pick for Entenmann was stupid.
I know you said that. Why is someone calling
I think
me?
it's very,
Something like this.
very
It's your
stupid.
father.
That's trade bait waiting to
Troutner
happen.
might be the
One of
best
those goalies are
goalie in the
gone.
PLL besides
would you-
Blaze.
Who would you have picked? If you had to do a little redraft.
I'm not sure who is over there, but I mean, I think TJ Malone
Sure.
would have been awesome.
Anybody? So essentially, just like another piece to play with.
Probably another piece. I mean, their offense is so freaking good, so maybe someone on the defensive side of the ball.
I don't know. Liam Entman, though, you never know. He could just come in and now he's your best goalie in the world for the next 10 years.
Like no matter what, Trout or Entenmann, like what are they here or here? It's not
Sure.
like they're never going to be here or here.
Sure.
So I think it was a little bit of a wasted pick to at least keep Porter on the roster. Doesn't really make much sense to me.
Did they release him or is he on the Do Not Travel?
I think he's just on the roster. Like I think he was there. Like I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
They
have
only
three.
zoomed in
No,
on
they have 3
Entenmann,
goalies. I'm pretty sure.
but I think they have all 3 on the roster.
Well, Pressler said
No wonder that
essentially.
Miles Jones was running out of wind, Doc's aching. Those guys were shot on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I think
Which
if
I mean, 2 games.
Blaze went down in
Blaze
the
went down
chaos
on a
game.
really weird
Yeah, he's
injury.
out for like
I think if
2
he
to 4, I think they said.
is that what they said?
He
I
is
was
the
gonna say,
best goalie by far.
if that's
Yeah.
something longer,
Blaze?
I
Who
could
did
see the
not
world
play
for
well?
a trade.
What?
Burnlord did not play well.
He got pulled.
Yeah.
He got pulled.
Yeah,
bad.
in the
Not
fantasy,
play
I
well.
had to downgrade to Burnlore.
Oof. Yeah, he's a rough go of it.
All right, let's run through game by game here quick. Archers 12, Water Dogs 11. Sisselberger took over in that game.
Yeah, they
Water
just have
Dogs
3 goals.
outshot the Archers by quite a few, but Dobson definitely had the nice advantage. 66%, 22 saves versus Ward's 8.
Wow. Yeah, that's the difference right
Yeesh.
there. Yeah.
Which is a big difference. Both teams scored 11 goals. Archers had 1 2-pointer. Gives them a little edge there.
Did you see the Shriver one?
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was an
God.
absolute missile.
Dude.
He went near side high too. He
Bro.
literally
Yeah.
just blew it past the goalie stick. The goalie just like had no idea.
I think that was the hardest shot of the weekend. Maybe Rowlett had it.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
go.
he stepped
Bro,
down
that
for that.
was
The
one.
highest I saw was
It said 100.
100, right? There was
100.
nothing.
He was one
I
of my
think the thing's
defensemen this
broken.
weekend.
Yeah, like it
I think
doesn't
it only
clock
goes to
anything.
100.
Yeah, like you're telling me like nothing went past 100.
Yeah, no
Did you see
way.
that? Bro,
That's what I'm saying. I think
Did you
that.
see it?
Yeah, I did. I did. Crow hopped into it. Yeah.
I thought it was BU guy. I thought you had a little more.
I did
juice.
not. He's the man.
But okay.
No, he's a beast. I mean, he's probably
dope.
the best defense. One of the best defenses in the league.
And him and Troy in that little combo is pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Eppel, next game, Eppel got taken to town. Absolutely taken to town.
Yo, you might want to ease up on my man there because he'll make your ass.
No, he will whoop my
And-
ass, and he is great, but Teat did things to him that no one's done.
I think Jeff Teats
He
is that good.
came down in a UFO with LeBron, Russell Westbrook, AP, and the rest of them, and is absolutely going
I mean, I know-
out of his banana.
I know he played.
Best player in the PLL.
It's week 1. They did play the 2 games, which I feel like makes everybody want to say yes. I want to say yes, and that's probably a lot of my fandom.
I actually told my
mean, he had
my connection to
18
PLL
points.
that he is the best player in the
I
league.
know I was
Oh yeah, you were there.
20 feet away.
He had 18 points.
Which is
You know,
just
he only had like 36
games
last year.
I know.
For a full season.
He also, I saw another pretty crazy tweet. I think he completed like 89 passes over the weekend or something like that.
Touches.
I mean, well, he gets the ball every single time.
It's crazy.
And like he's like efficient too. He's not like a volume shooter.
Right. Yeah. He's like,
Nah.
Like,
I know you saw that one
he's a
BTB pass to I think it was to
Dixon.
Malloy.
No, it's the
No,
Dixon.
To
he had the
Dixon.
one
It was
BDB
so
pass to
sweet.
Dixon.
bruh.
Well,
2
It
minutes
was
later,
so-
he
Yo,
stung
stop
one over the
playing
back.
footsie with me.
I know, sorry.
But you got to think he's disgusting at box. So like when you're saying back to the volume shooter, he knows where to put the ball. He's got to find those spots in box on a regular
Just,
basis.
Like, they're the slickness of Schellenberger,
Guy keeps touching my
Dixon. Like
Yeah,
it's just,
Dixon could go for 50 goals this year. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
he's like
his
the
release
the
points-
lost like brother over there. Like, he's like the third attackman. He's always gonna get the third pole.
Yeah,
And
he's
for
just
some
gonna roll.
reason, he just cuts at the right time, and no one
he's
ever expects
he's
it.
like Jackie Moon in semi-pro. He's like, I'm going rover.
Yeah, he
just
goes-
rover. It just cuts. He goes.
What a comparison.
Guy just took a run at the NFL and he just got compared to Jackie Moon.
That's
well, honestly, it was perfect. Cause no.
What?
Yeah, Docs. Didn't he?
Oh,
take
you're
one
talking
of
about Docs. So
I was
wasn't
talking
talking about
about-
Docs. We're talking about Xander Dixon.
Yeah, Xander
Oh,
Dixon.
Xander. Oh, my bad.
But Xander, dude, that I cashed out nice this week. I was like, you got Schellenberger and Teat. Who's gonna score the freaking ball? I didn't realize Schellenberger and Teat are both gonna put up like 7 goals, but I took his over. It was over 1.5 goals, like plus 104.
They looked impressive. They certainly
Goal,
did.
goal over.
They
Both
looked
games
impressive.
in the first half. Beautiful.
Done.
Who is playing 2 games this weekend?
That would be the chaos.
That'd be the chaos.
Okay, they're down. So we're down in Carolina. Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlotte,
Sure.
Philly, Minneapolis. Down. All right, and then this weekend. Or wait, do we need to touch? What was the other game we need to touch on?
We have the Chaos and Outlaws.
Yeah, that was a blowout, right?
Yeah, 16-11. I mean, it was a close game. It was like Denver came back, tied at 9-9. Then it was like 10-10. Then it was like 13-11 Chaos, and then it sort
And
of
they kept
got out of hand there.
Tight game.
I think Denver has a lot of good guys. They just need to figure out how to utilize everyone.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's that bigger plan type idea with the big guy.
Yeah, figure it out.
3-4. Or actually, no. What number was he rocking in the PLL?
The kid Ross Scott is disgusting.
Gross, bro.
Yeah.
He's gross.
Gross.
And
Yeah,
what's his
he-
face?
Third round pick.
Chuck Knobloch, a.k.a. Shane Knobloch. Gross.
Gross. They're calling Ross Scott the next coming of what'd they say? Duke guy.
Jordan Wolf.
Jordan Wolf, baby. Let's
There you
go.
There you go. There
He's
you
in
go.
the head out.
Look at
Just
that.
Pop up in front of you.
Look at that. Look at
But,
that. I know my history.
Denver did outshoot the Chaos 47-26. The Chaos shot 53% from the field, which is
O'Neal
nuts.
rocking the
O'Neal's
Jackie
mugshot
Robinson.
like kills me.
42. That's what he's rocking. I kind of like that.
Yeah, he's rocking 42.
That was 2-4.
I bet on him over 1.5 goals, so that could also be a little reason I'm a little sliding. But the player props they're cash central.
That's pretty
They're
sick.
gonna be so
yeah.
easy.
What'd they do on the faceoffs here? How'd the big dog Connor do?
Not sure.
Oh, and Luke Weirman. Wow, that's it.
Weirman went like I think 66%, and
Yeah.
Rowlett took the faceoffs for the Chaos.
Hmm.
What was that for?
T doesn't like that.
Go find another faceoff kid that's just lazy. You're a lazy guy.
They-
Go find a faceoff.
What? Not Jack Rowlett.
Oh, you don't lose you.
Relax, dude.
I hate when people poll people, bro. Figure it out. Learn.
I'm like, he's going off.
Get better. I forgot he was out there.
And then the Atlas held on to the final game of the weekend after they started losing it a little bit at the end, but they started off 7-0, and then it was like 10-1.
Dude, yeah, at
Sort of just
one
ran
point, I was
away
like,
with
this is
it.
a
There you
bloodbath.
go, Nick.
Also,
Nick,
Dox
good guy.
Aiken,
Good
first
fellow.
goal scorer until
Scratch
otherwise
this
noted.
What was that, plus 1,400?
Plus 1,400
What was?
on Dox Aiken, first goal scorer. He scored both games first.
And
So
you cash that?
I cashed the second game. First game I didn't bet it.
Ah,
Or I didn't bet him. I might have bet
At plus
Schellenberger.
1,400. That's nice.
Got him at
though.
1,400.
that's
yeah.
sick, though. Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
I
We
don't
really.
give a shit
Okay.
if the first
No.
horse
Excited.
is sick.
That's pretty cool.
The
For sure.
PLL can't get on the same game parlay wave.
Yeah.
So
You'd make too much. The
what
people
you
who
can
don't
do-
know too much.
you can parlay props
What?
across games, but it could only be one prop per game in the parlay on FanDuel.
All right, so you pick
Why
your
do they
favorite.
gotta make it like the Da Vinci Code?
That was like this.
That was a lot of P's in there too. It was like one pick per parlay.
The problem with the same game parlays is if you bet a ton of guys overs, I don't think they have like the analytics yet to realize what it should go down to. Because like if you take Teed over 3.5, Schellenberg over 3.5, and say Malloy over 3.5, they're all in the same attack line. A lot of those points are gonna they might get 2 points on it here, and then like the 2-point goals count as 2 points, which is sick.
That is sick.
That's
nice. That's huge. Wow, yeah.
So if Chanachuk ever pops up over,
like Newman put on an over 1.5. Hopefully he shoots a nuke, and you just get that 2-pointer, and you're like, that was easy. Feed up bet.
We're on this game right now. It was Atlas versus Chanachuk. Like Chanachuk I think Chanachuk had 4 2-point goals. Something absurd.
No,
it was
he didn't
3 or
have
4.
No, because Kobe Smith is leading the league with 2.
No, wrong.
Yes.
Wrong.
2-point
Mike
goals.
and
Kobe
Chuck
Smith
had
too.
2.
So they're both tied up 2-2.
All right. Wrong. I was under.
This guy knows nothing.
There's a lot of Carolina blue up in these leaderboards.
They played 2 games.
All right. I was just trying to pump the
and
tires.
It's also
not.
It's pretty much just all Jeff Teat.
TJ Malone went
It's
crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4. He takes up 5 images there.
TJ Malone's a dog, though.
Yeah. Oh, your boy Garrett Epple caused 3 turnovers.
Yo, Blaze.
That's because he got attacked.
Blaze is a goat because he's at the 72% save percentage, leading the league, and left the game.
Yeah, I mean he's so
that
good.
could also be why he's got the highest save percentage.
Who came in? Krebs came in
Guys are
for
so
Bernhard.
analytical, it's fucking crazy.
Bernhard. Who could replace Bernhard? Krebs or Krebs?
Bernlor?
Or Kraut. Kraut or Krebs?
No, Kaut is on the chaos. He replaced
Kaut.
Stop.
Kaut.
I think it was Krebs then.
Us Kaut played for the Lizards when I worked there.
There's too much going on right now. Overstimulation.
All right, let's bet some games this weekend.
It was
Or
Krebs.
do
Yeah,
you
Krebs.
want to go fantasy draft right now?
We could go.
I already got my roster
We
set.
could look through some fantasy numbers. See what we got there.
Just want to let the fans know.
This guy won because he had 2 guys go off for 100. I mean, great picking.
Yeah,
great picking.
Yeah,
I'm saying, no, great picking, but that's
you picked the right guys to go off. Nice, thanks.
Can we pick for this week?
Oh, we picked. I thought you made your
Jeff
roster.
Teat is worth a 50 bomb this week.
I dropped a 50 bomb on him. I also dropped 47 on Schreiber.
We'll see what's up with O'Neal. I get to see Garnsey, Pinnell, and Wesley Berg come out for the Redwoods this week.
T, I got a new face-off guy on my roster for this week.
What you got?
TD.
You're just gonna give away your whole.
That's okay.
All right.
I'm not too
He
worried.
said it's okay.
Let's see if Holmeyer submits a roster this week.
Yeah, we'll see if he
Yeah, what's
does.
up?
Same with
that there.
Ferg. Ferg Beyond the Glass. Joined the app, didn't make a roster.
That's what I
It's a
go.
shame.
I go PLL weekly fantasy. Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Select attack.
Select
Oh,
attack.
RP3.
Who's off this week? Denver's not off. I hate
Philly
that
is.
you can't search for players by name. That's a little annoying.
No, but you can go by position
Yes, I knew.
on the players tab.
The players tab, he says.
Players tab.
Also, like the annoying thing is like
Can the fans jump in on this?
attack and midi should be together. They can, but we're trying to figure out the whole privacy thing that we got going on right now.
Currently, the league is private. It's just us 6.
Just so if you want a link, just let us know. We'll send it to you. Come on in.
Maybe we'll just put the link
Oh,
in the
man.
YouTube description. How about that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we can do
There.
that.
Bing. There's an idea.
Smart guy.
Yo, I'm gonna ride with the dude Docs, the big homie.
Oh, sweet. So I can just pick Jeff Teat.
You can pick Jeff.
Just don't worry. That now knocks your budget down to 150, and you still got what? 7 other players you got to choose.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
All right. Anyone we like there? Well, we like a lot of guys, but we're not really chatting about them.
Oh, hold on.
Teat's worth dropping the dough on.
Going,
Yeah, Teat
That's
is
until
definitely
this
worth
week.
dropping
He's
the
like
dough on.
0 for 14 shooting. No points.
Must play Teat.
Must play.
Ooh, Trey LeClaire at 19. He's good for a couple 2 bombs. Maybe.
It's good for a couple.
I think he had one.
Yo, they do.
I would
have,
pick Grant Ament. I'm picking him.
on FanDuel. Pretty much every game is like the over/under for 2-point goals is 1.5. Like every game. which is tempting.
I'm gonna go Colby Smith.
Wait, now is it
as a defender? Hopefully,
is it
nets a
two
couple.
2-point goals? Right.
So
How
yeah,
much
so
chicken I
2
got
over.
That's what would
Yeah.
two 2-point goals.
Exactly.
Love Ross Scott at 17 shekels.
He's on my
17 shekels.
He's on the roster.
17 shekels. I'm going with the big dog training at All Island, Jack Kelly. Do your thing there, big guy.
Who's he playing?
Where are you at budget wise right now?
I'm gonna have to do a little tweaking.
He's got the chaos, right?
My
Where is
team's
it? He's
freaking
on the
loaded.
Redwoods.
I have 9 shekels.
My
that
team
I'm,
is loaded.
overdrawn on.
Team's
Shucks.
loaded up.
Team's loaded.
My team's loaded up. I think I might have to downgrade from my boy Sam Hanley.
Who the hell is MD?
I think Entenmann's getting the start this week, so I'm picking him.
MDW?
Maryland Whips.
Couldn't figure that one out.
Come on, dude.
Jeez,
Memorial
that's
Day
bad.
weekend.
Yeah, that's what kept popping. Everything just kept popping into my head. The whips, yeah. I mean, Alting's gonna go for a lot.
I got Nakai as one of my middies running around
You
this
can
weekend.
get Brendan O'Neill as an attacker. That's
Yeah,
pretty
this
cool.
is let's just make our teams.
That's what the people need.
Yeah, this is bad podcasting. Sorry,
All right.
producer Rick.
Yeah, sorry,
Dude,
Rick.
we gotta get yelled at, bro.
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
I made
right.
my team.
What are the spreads? Let's pick some games.
Well, we have a 2.5, which is interesting. Last week we only had 1.5.
Who's 2.5?
Archers, Outlaws, because the
Yeah.
Outlaws are
The Archers are minus 2.5 against the Outlaws.
plus 100. I love it. Love it.
All right. First game, Woods Chaos. Give me the Chaos without Blaze. Give me the Woods
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
on the money line.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Archers minus 2.5. That's
What we got here? I'm going. Yes.
Also, I probably would have hit if Butters didn't take the under last week, but it's fine.
I can't believe it's not Butters.
we're taking PLL unders.
Butters
What
took
is
the
that?
under 23.
In which game?
Were you slightly depressed that day? An under?
I don't know.
You were just hoping for no goals. You wanted to watch a lacrosse game that no one scored in.
I don't know.
This guy wants to slow it down, and you don't want to see any scoring.
I don't know.
Slowing it down, not seeing
Oh,
scoring
that's interesting.
similar.
So
He's so locked into building his roster right now. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
All right, we're not going to hear from him.
when,
So,
when they play 2 games, you only get them for 1
you
game.
guys
Yeah,
like
you gotta make a
like
decision.
anything in
You can
Redwoods?
choose
Chaos?
what
Like I
game.
said, I like the Yas.
Yas?
Yeah, I think I like the Yas money line. It's a little bit too high with the 125, so maybe go with the parents and let them handle their business.
Yeah.
I like the Chaos.
Yeah, Burns needs a little bounce back game. He's a dog.
Next game,
I don't think I trust Cowden net though.
Archers versus Outlaws. Give me the over in that, Jimmy.
yeah. That would be my safe play. Just sit there and scream for goals.
Hell yeah.
I like the Whip Snakes in the next one.
Whip
Yeah,
Snakes
nice.
versus Boston Cannons.
Actually,
Yeah.
I love the Whip Snakes there, and honestly, I like them at money line.
Yeah.
Win straight up, get a little value play for the folks at home.
Little
Yeah.
bounce back.
I'm gonna be on the Cannons. I think Whip Snakes are the worst team in the league.
Oh, wow.
They were a little underwhelming. I mean, obviously they
They were
went down
super-
10-1.
They couldn't
but
do
so
anything.
they're like they're like, you know, how many did they win in the row? 2?
Also,
3?
yeah.
2 in a row? 3?
I think I mean, I love Rambo. Rambo's probably my favorite player of all time. But he
What?
doesn't do anything out there. Like, he just sits there and, like, occupies space, and he's so good.
All right, so there you go. There's Liam Brennan's week
That's
1
correct.
overreaction.
Yeah, how did
Whip
that-
Snakes suck.
Whip
worst,
Snakes
team,
stink.
worst team in the league. Okay.
They just couldn't get anything going.
Yo, we have Friday, Saturday games, or Friday. This is Sunday.
These are Friday, Sunday this week.
That's unique New York.
Actually, I believe they're Friday, Saturday.
No, they're Friday, Saturday on the PLL schedule.
Hopefully the games go up and they don't know. Make a lot of money.
I love the
That'd be
Atlas in the
nuts.
last one.
That would be
Yeah,
crazy.
Alice
Yeah, I
over the
think they're-
Yas,
yeah.
especially Carolina playing 2
Second game.
2 in
yeah.
2 days.
Yeah.
Only the Atlas could do that.
Yep. Bull tough. Roll balls.
Roll bulls, horns up.
All right, make sure you guys join the league. Check out our hacky video we have on the YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and
That was a great video. Great Grease dive.
great
That
video.
was
Great
fun.
video. And join the PLL group we got going on here. You heard a lot from Butters over the last 15
Can
minutes.
you do that
Make
behind
sure
the
you use it
glass?
up.
Put the link down there? Okay, they can handle it behind the
Put
glass.
the link.
Jeff Teat, Ross Scott, Grant Ament, Doc Sakin, Jack Roulette, Liam Entenmann, Luke Weirman.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna play Entenmann? He's probably not even playing, dude.
How do you know?
That's not a risk you take.
Cut it. Rick, cut it. Cut it.